Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion video. Today we're talking about whether or not Jiren is a pacifist in Dragon Ball Super. And of course, I'm not going to be talking about the manga, at least in this video. We might do a video with MJ later to discuss Jiren as a greater whole character with the manga and anime and everything else like that. But really, what are your guys' thoughts on this? I'm going to kind of go over my thoughts on it, but just to kind of preface this, a pacifist is really someone who believes that war and violence and everything else like that is really unjustifiable. They go out of their way to avoid it at all costs. And even though I said I'm not talking about the manga, we do have to kind of bring up the fact that the manga, he didn't want to go to the Tournament of Power until it was this idea that, okay, my wish is going to be granted if I do go along and fight in the Tournament of Power. So he was willing to do that. But once we're here, and this is all from the anime from here on out, he hasn't done much. And I feel like it's really weird because if you look at how strong Jiren is, and I've speculated in the past that Jiren could potentially, just potentially, have very low stamina when it comes to his power, because there's very little, at least in my opinion, that justifies the fact that he is completely not doing anything. He's just letting everyone do their thing. He's letting Universe 7 destroy all of these universes, potentially building up this, it's now or never, do or die situation where these guys are monsters. They're so willfully and even playfully, they're happy about what they're doing that they just need to be done with, or they need to be dealt with. That he will go up and he'll actually fight Goku or fight Vegeta or fight Frieza or 17 or Gohan just enough to incapacitate them so much that they either eliminate themselves, or he's going to keep Toppo and Dyspo around to do it for him, so he doesn't have to be the one who has that guilt on his shoulders. I gave them an option. This is not something I could have controlled situation, but he will fight them. He won't hurt them. We saw him at the very beginning of the tournament take out Kale. He didn't eliminate her, which I thought was really weird. He did eliminate Hit, which is kind of one of the things that goes against what this is. But at the same time, eliminating Kale, eliminating Goku, eliminating Hit didn't actually lead to the destruction of any universes. And he's taken so much time not to even fight anyone throughout this entire tournament that I'm just thinking it's a little bit weird. I mean, this guy is supposedly so powerful, and if there's no greater problem with his stamina, he should be able to go in here at the very beginning of this tournament as everyone was colliding and clashing to literally just throw everyone off the ring, bing bang boom. No one has to really deal with anything. Universe 11 saved. I'm the big hero. Yada yada yada. Pride Troopers win. That's not what we're getting here. Jiren has taken every step of the way to either ignore or brush off everyone who's either challenged him or even that he's fought, making them so weak that he believes that, Goku and because Hit's gone, Goku is completely not worth fighting or paying attention to anymore because he's exhausted. At the same time, Kale caused somewhat of a problem, but I dealt with her, and now she's not really a problem. And Universe 6 lost its assassin. Maybe even standing up to Universe 6 because Hit is someone who's like this guy who profits off of violence and war, and that's the type of person that, if anyone in the Tournament of Power Jiren was going to go up against, or at least kind of break his moral code to actually take out and help ensure the entire destruction of a universe, it would be Hit. To me, that would make a whole lot of sense, but I guess I'll leave it to you guys in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on that? I really like this idea because it would kind of explain why Dyspo and Toppo are still around, even though they're just kind of cannon fodder, because we have 5-on-3 right now, and that's not really even odds. But really, 5-on-1 when the one is Jiren isn't really even odds either, unless Frieza and Vegeta are hiding some major power-ups in the Tournament of Power that we haven't seen yet. It's quite possible that's the case, but I'm really hoping that there's at least some reason, some character reason why Jiren has not eliminated everyone at this point right now, why he's refused to eliminate the people even that he overpowers, and also why Dyspo and Toppo are still around. If it's really just to kind of clean up after Jiren, to make sure that they do the dirty work and he doesn't really have to be a part of it or hold that on his shoulders. To me, I think that would be totally worth the time and effort to, I guess, take away from Jiren, not really show who he is until we see that he's just this big lovable teddy bear who doesn't want to hurt or do anything to anyone, and he's just simply here. He's simply as strong as he is because, there was no other option for him, or maybe he just really wanted this wish, as Toppo has said both in the manga and the anime. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think he is a pacifist? Do you think he avoids these fights, avoids eliminating people, and avoids almost everything else in the Tournament of Power because he simply doesn't really feel the need to fight anyone? It'd be kind of a weird thing considering he is a fighter and he does fight for peace and justice and everything, but we haven't seen him actually even lift a finger in Universe 6, even though we saw most of the Pride Troopers do something, at least at the beginning, before we got to the Tournament of Power to begin with. So what are your thoughts on this? Tell me in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell over by the subscriber button. That's going to notify you every single time I upload. You're not going to want to miss that, guys. Daily Dragon Ball Super content, sometimes twice a day. I hope everyone's having a fantastic holiday season as we get near to the new year. I hope everyone has a fantastic, as we get closer to the new year. At the same time, guys, just, you know, hope everyone has a fantastic 2017, 2018. What are your New Year's resolutions and everything else like that? I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. It's been real.